after, and so they anticipated that and put that warning out and in enough time. Now, this was what it looked like at 2:40.
And this is just rain right now, right? Or
Yeah.
hail. I mean, it's the yellow and the green and the red. The green
Yeah.
being the light and the red being the heavier, correct?
Right, this exactly right. This is what we're looking at is reflectivity right here. So we're looking at the radar beam reflecting back a signal coming off of the rain and the hail. And we can see in the structure of the storm that there already was a hook echo. So it was very clearly a supercell thunderstorm, which is to say a rotating thunderstorm of the type that does produce tornadoes.
Which is a precursor to a potential tornado.
Absolutely. The whole thing has to rotate.
So that's the first clue.
That's the first clue, exactly right. And we've seen a lot of these in recent days, and we knew that the environment was right for that. So here we go, and getting up to 2:56.
Hook's being more pronounced now, right?
The hook is a lot more pronounced, and this was the point at which the tornado started to form, and this was around Newcastle and around I-44. So the total length of time that this thing was a tornado was 40 minutes, and only about 15 of those minutes was the amount of time that it was really peaking in intensity. So it was not a long track tornado. There have been tornadoes that have lasted much longer than that, being really strong tornadoes. This one had a relatively short life cycle, but it just happened to peak right over the most populated part of the southern side of Oklahoma City. So when you go from Newcastle and across the Canadian River here in 44, it's actually less populated right in there, but it was just a few more minutes when it really started to peak. And then here you see this big ball, that big